Dang, we've been on this road for so long. I don't think I can take much more anime on an empty stomach. Oh, yeah, it's AniMay18, your daily dose of anime every day in May. Maybe a little sword-fighting action with Samurai Champloo will help distract me. Man, can't a guy get a bite to eat? Nobody would know it, but I actually did a write-up of Samurai Champloo for Anime 2016 on my Tumblr account. It's really dumb and short, and I mostly complain about every episode starting with the three protagonists whining about being broke and hungry, and of course, there's a Dark Souls reference. To be fair, 3 of my Anime 17 videos were rehashes of Anime 16 posts as well. The plot centers around the naive 15-year-old waitress Fu Kasumi during the late Edo period of feudal Japan. Her clumsiness gets her wrapped up in rescuing 2 powerful swordsmen, the acrobatic and ill-tempered Mugen, and the cool and calculated Jin. Since the 2 are so evenly matched, they naturally form a rivalry, but are forced to work together to help Fu track down a mysterious samurai. This uneasy alliance is a fun dynamic and leads to a lot of passive-aggressive humor as the 3 trek across the country, bumming food wherever they can. This format really benefits the episodic nature of the show. As the group arrives in a new town, their need for food and travel expenses leads them to get tied up in all manner of shady deals. Samurai Champloo shares a lot of narrative similarities to director Shinichiro Watanabe's other famous work, Cowboy Bebop. Where Bebop was a jazz-infused space opera, Champloo borrows from hip-hop gangsta culture, and both feature all manner of scum and villainy. For an action-heavy samurai anime, Champloo is considerably more cartoony and light-hearted than more violent media like Afro Samurai and Blade of the Immortal. Our heroes hardly ever draw blood when they don't have to. Not that the show isn't violent, plenty of folks die over the course of each episode, but our trio is usually more concerned about incapacitating crooks and getting away unscathed. First episode aside. That isn't easy because Fu's good looks and childish behavior more often than not get her wrapped up in all sorts of dangerous situations, from human trafficking, prostitution, muggings, and more, all of which Mugen and Jin have to get her out of. The topics and themes are consistently heavy, but the show retains a jovial Saturday morning feel, and the upbeat hip-hop backing adds to the sense of carefree delinquency. Most episodes have the gang stumbling across shifty characters and trying their best to get away. The show uses this structure to explore each criminal's motives and often redeem them, only to have them tragically pay for their actions. A struggling painter who turns a blind eye to the injustices that fund his art, or a pickpocket supporting his ailing mother. Sometimes people do bad things for a good reason, but as each episode shows, you can't escape the consequences. On top of the memorable score, Champloo is visually stylish with its bold graffiti-style character outlines and snappy animation. While some scenes are a little over-animated for no reason, the faces are expressive and add a lot of character to the show. The fight choreography is also impressive, particularly Mugen's breakdance-inspired martial arts. The action is fluid and dynamic, and I never got bored. The whole package is just really appealing, there's not much to critique. The core narrative of Fu's search for the Sunflower Samurai takes a real backseat to all the hijinks, but if you're willing to go along for the road trip, Samurai Champloo has tons of exciting detours along the way. Well, that didn't take very long. I guess I can keep going. But I hope you'll join me again tomorrow and we'll get through Anime 18 one day at a time.